So hopefully this works out. I'm not sure how the sound is in this room. It's kind of an open space. This is our youth room at the church that I go to. Anyways, we're talking about bass drum speed and control. A couple exercises I use with students. One is an increasing amount of hits. So I start with one bass drum hit, and then I have a space, and then I have 2 hits, space, 3 hits, space, 4 hits, space, 5, space, and then we go back down, 4, 3, 2, and then you start back over. So just the bass drum would sound like this. Right? So it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay? And we play that over top of just like a regular 8th notes on the hi-hats, tune 4 on the snare, or 8s on Charleston cymbal, and counts 2 et 4 on the caisse claire, right? All right. So like take your right, and then the bass over top of that. Okay. Now usually I'll use a metronome and then set it at different tempos so I can really see how fast I'm going. But I'm just going to click so you can kind of get the idea. So start slow. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Right? The tricky ones are where the bass and snare hit together. Sometimes those are weird for students, like the. Right? Or whatever. So, now a little faster. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a go. Faster. 1, 2, and 3. Right, now you should go through it 2 or 3 times. Répétez 2, 2, et 4, so many times. Let's try a little faster. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, and I'll just push it until it gets sloppy. We're on this, right? So that's where I kind of max out. And depending on the day, sometimes I can go faster, sometimes not so much. So, but it's a good practice. Works the leg out. The technique I use right now, I'm just playing heel up. So, I'm gonna bring this a little closer. So I play. Let's see if that's zoom in. Heel up like that. When I hit the 5 in a row, sometimes I slide my foot closer, so it's like a. Right? So that motion is definitely important. There we go, sorry about that. So that's one exercise. Another exercise I use is just 2 hits repeatedly. So like. Over the same hand pattern. So it ends up being like. So this one you should be able to get faster because you only have those 2, but it works on your stamina, your length of playing those fast ones. Sorry, I was winning the other one. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and. Right? A little faster. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So that's just kind of for speed. There's a lot of coordinational things that happen when we, play more intricate beats. I'm keeping my hands pretty simple there though to allow the bass to kind of be the exercise. All right, this exercise, something, it hits on a couple different things. It's bass drum speed, but it's also incorporating the bass drum in your fills. Mainly like ending the drum fills or rolls with bass hits. So I'm going to play a groove, and then when I go into the fill, I'm going to start my fill ending with let's see, I'll start with two bass drum hits. So like the and then the one, like a one. So one again and two, so, whatever I want on the fill. So it ends with, right? Da ba da boom, da da da. 2, 3, 4, da 2, 3, 4. The fill's gonna be there, right? Or that's at the end of the fill. Okay, now that was two, so now I'm gonna play three. So it's and a one. That's how I'm gonna end it. So 2, 3, 4. Right? So groove again. So it's A and a one. Now we're going to go back a little bit. 4 hits, E and a one. Ba, 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 ba. So, right? Go back more, we do 5, so 5, you can start right on count 4. Right, and there's the end. So that's one thing, or another thing. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is my little, I use this slide technique for quick doubles. So what I mean by doubles is, those 2 quick hits in a row, almost like a double stroke roll would be like but with the bass. So if I take out my left hand, my gauche. Playing this little double on my bass. So it looks something like this. Let's see if I can get a good shot here. I don't know. Sorry, kind of hard to see. So I play a little slide. Like I start here, first hits here, and then my foot slides up. And when it slides up, it releases the beater. This kind of moves for a second and then hits again. So my first hit, and then, so faster. So if I want it slower, I'll use more space. You know, I might slide it from here to here. All right, if I want it closer, I'll play it on. The slide will be shorter, right? So that's the motion. Now, one way that I'll practice it is just trying to fit it in between certain spaces. So, in between eights, you know, it sounds just like what I was doing, like, right? And I can play it evenly, so it sounds like, right? Or I can space it apart a little bit. Has a little more swung feel. It's like da 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 da. So like. See the difference there? First way is like smooth, da 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 da. The second way has space. So a little different, you know, depending on what you want. So even it's if I play the other way, it's really 2 32nd notes now. So I have a little 16th, 2 32nds. Right. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll try to just put it in between 16th notes on the hi-hat. So at different speeds. So if I play like a little bit across it. So now I have a quicker speed there. So anyways, that's kind of my different bass drum techniques that I like to use. I use that double a lot in my fills as well. So here, which I showed you a little bit, but if I played 4 single strokes, finish it with 2 kicks. So you can get a lot of mileage out of that little double, you know, in various ways. But anyways, hopefully that makes sense. I'll write out a couple of those patterns, especially those first 2, and we can kind of talk about them after that. But cool, man. Thanks. Bye.